We feel bad for Candace Owens that she lost her job, so I figure with her image of what Jews are supposed to look like, why not at least validate her? I am dressed up as a Candace Owens Jew. Now, this is not a Christian child, it's a Jewish child. But if it would be, I got my Christian blood. Spicy, delicious. I got my Jewish nose. I have filth, because Jews are all filth. And more than anything else, what does Amy have? Money!
Rabbi Shmuley, a man so disgusting, putrid, vomitous feels like gold in comparison, has set his sights on Michael Knowles, attacking him for his new documentary, and of course the attack is simply a variant of calling Knowles and his documentary anti-Semitic.
Speaking of illiterates, Shmuley Boteach. Do you know Shmuley Boteach? He is this rabbi. I don't want to call him a rabbi, actually. I know he is technically a rabbi, but I don't want to call him a rabbi because there are many rabbis that I like. And I don't want to besmirch their honor by making them associate with Shmuley Boteach. Shmuley Boteach, he's this attention seeker who I think he's also a sex toy vendor, but he's a rabbi technically. And anyway, he took to the Times of Israel to talk about my new series, The Pope and the Fuhrer, The Secret Vatican Files of World War II, available exclusively on Daily Wire Plus. It's doing very well on the platform. I appreciate all of you for letting me rub it in Matt and Ben's face that my show is doing better than all the other stuff right now. Anyway, the show tells the real story of the Venerable Pius XII, the Pope during World War II, who has been slandered and maligned as being complicit in the Nazi atrocities, even being Hitler's Pope, so ridiculous. Anyway, we have the facts, and so we present the reality of it. And Shmuley Boteach is accusing me, Ben Shapiro, and the Daily Wire of, quote, desecrating the 6 million and rehabilitating a Nazi collaborator. He's calling Pope Pius XII a Nazi collaborator.
These Zionists are so uncreative. They only have one thing to default to: anti-Semitism. They will scream anti-Semitism from the top of their lungs to detract from the fact that Israel is currently carrying out a genocide of Palestinians in Gaza. As the world wakes up to see Zionists for who they truly are, they don't change to become better people, they just double down. And Rabbi Shmuley is the perfect representation of Zionists: morally bankrupt, spiritually bereft, behaviorally revulsive, mentally destitute, and due to their toxic behavior, physically repulsive.
Now, no one has ever accused Shmuley Boteach of being informed. He is not. He is one of the most proudly ignorant people I've ever come across. But though he is frequently wrong, he is absolutely never in doubt. And he is always happy for the opportunity to leapfrog off of the attention that other people are getting to try to get some attention for himself. So he's written this absolutely preposterous, incoherent piece in the Times of Israel. I'm just going to throw out a few facts here about this Nazi collaborator, supposed Nazi collaborator, Pope Pius XII. Hitler wrote to Francisco Franco and said that Pope Pius XII was his personal enemy. The Fuhrer says that the Pope was his personal enemy. That's one fact. Next fact. Pope Pius XII personally saved, well, many people, but specifically we're talking about Jews here, personally put 800 Jews in Castel Gandolfo, the papal vacation spot, in order to hide them from the Nazis. Personally was able to save huge numbers of Jews just around Rome. And through his efforts, which were often clandestine and were done in silence, is responsible. I think the consensus number is for saving the lives of some 860,000 Jews during World War II.
Now, I hold no brief for the Pope or the Catholic Church. A lot of things to criticize there. However, if someone like Rabbi Shmuley is attacking them, then it is very likely that they are on the right side of the issue. Guys like Shmuley never attack anything bad. If they did, they'd be attacking Israel. They only attack good things. So, I'm going out on a limb here to say that the accusations being leveled against this Pope by Rabbi Shmuley is false. Shmuley's problem isn't that he's ignorant. Ignorance can be cured. His problem is that he's a vile person. That's a much more difficult problem to solve. Given what Israel is doing today in attempting to sustain a fascist ethno-supremacist state, they would have natural allies with Adolf Hitler and the Nazis were they around today. Just as Hitler and the Nazis believed Germans to be a superior people whose right it was to take land from inferior peoples, so do Zionists today think that Jews are superior to other people with the right to take away Palestinian land, a people they refer to less than human. So, Rabbi Shmuley, miss me with that nonsense. Israel is on its way to turning everyone in the world against it.
Okay. Final point. The chief rabbi of Rome at the end of World War II, the chief rabbi of Rome converted to Catholicism. Do you know what name he took when he was baptized and became a Catholic? He took the name Eugenio. Do you know why? Because that was Pope Pius XII's first name. And that's what a hero he was, not just to Christians, not just to the whole world, but specifically also to Jews. And so anyway, I guess if you like, you can read Shmuley Boteach's babbling nonsense in the Times of Israel. But more important, you should go watch The Pope and the Fuhrer